welcome back.
Thank you.
You've been on the show before. This is the first time as a talk guest, though.
Yes.
So thank you for coming and talking to me. I appreciate it. Last time you were on, you sang the song, and I was saying we didn't even need a microphone. You just blew everyone away. You projected. You were so good. Your powerful voice.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on everything. Can we talk about Wicked for a second?
Yes,
I know
we can.
It's a year out. Okay.
Yes.
Next November it comes out. You, Ariana Grande, but
Yes.
I took my girls to go see Wicked this weekend. It was phenomenal.
It's one of those magical pieces, yeah.
You were great. Do you remember the first time you saw it?
I saw it the first time when I was 25, and I took myself for my birthday. I took myself on a date.
Yeah.
To see Wicked, yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Did you ever think in your wildest dreams that you would be playing?
Do you know what I realized today? That actually the year that I knew that I was doing it, the year that I got the part, was 10 years exactly from when I saw it. So I saw it on my 25th, and I got the part when I was 35.
No way.
Yeah.
And
so who knew?
Yeah, who knew?
Who knew?
They only put out these little tiny teasers of you as Elphaba, but here you are here. You can barely see it.
Little witchy.
How is it? How's everything been going?
Pretty well. I'm so excited. We've had a really good time on set, and it just is a wonderful, wonderful vibe. We're working really hard.
I know. My gosh.
We're
and
there.
How's our pal? How's Ariana Grande?
She's good.
Tell her, she's the best.
We love, she's the best. Yeah, and we've had like the connection that we've made is really special. She's got a family member for life now. So
how do you harmonize? How's the?
I don't know that we realized that our voices would fit so well together. Our voices are very, very different, but when we sing together, it just works.
Yeah.
She calls it worming. I don't know why.
Worming.
She calls it worming.
Worming.
We sort of find each other.
I cannot wait for this. You're going to crush it. And please come back when the movie comes out.
I will.
Which came first for you, singing or acting?
What my mother says I was singing when I was about 2. She says I used to hum when I ate.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember at the age of 5, I was asked to sing Silent Night. Was it Silent Night? Yes, Silent Night for a nativity play. I was playing a shepherd. So I have no idea why they asked me to sing that song.
Yeah, usually the shepherds don't sing.
They don't sing. Yeah. I was the chatty one who was not scared of doing anything, I think. That was yeah.
That's so good, yeah. And look at you now, yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing both. You're doing everything.
Doing everything.
Can we talk about Drift?
Yes, we can.
Congratulations on this.
Thank you.
You call this movie The Little... You call this movie Drift, The Little Engine That Could.
Yes.
And can you tell everyone why that is?
Because it's one of those movies that wouldn't have been made if we didn't put lots of passion and heart behind it. It didn't have very much to be made. It didn't have a big budget. It's a very tiny budget that we all fought for. We shot it in Greece in about 2 months, and everything that could be against it was against it, but we worked really hard to make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah, and you did, and your director was...
My director was, wonderful. We all had to really, dig in. He was amazing. This is, I think, his first English-speaking film as well.
Can you set up what Drift is about?
Drift is about this young woman called Jacqueline who is displaced because of war in Liberia, which is where she is originally from. She ends up in Greece alone, and you watch her kind of pick up the pieces of her life and put it back together again.
Yeah.
And she meets this wonderful friend and, who is sort of on her own journey as well. And within each other, they find someone to confide in, and she begins to open up to start healing from the things that she's been through.
And you talked to your own mom about this role.
Yeah. So my mum was like a kid of war. She was part of the Biafran War. She was 15 when it was happening, and she was in Nigeria with her siblings and her mother, and they had to flee, and they didn't have very much. She had told me these stories of times when they were searching for food and searching for shelter, and somehow she made it. So it's like an inspirational thing for her.
Have you seen the film with your mom yet?
She hasn't seen it yet, but I'm very excited. I want to watch it with her. So
yeah, of course. She's going to be very proud. Yeah. I should mention you also wrote a song.
I did.
For the movie called It Would Be. Yeah. Was planning on writing a song for this?
I was not planning on writing a song. This feels like I was a glutton for punishment. I was like, well, I'll do everything for this movie.
Yes.
No, I promise. I really wasn't like that. I knew I was happy to produce and happy to be in it. The song came along by accident. I was on a run, and I make playlists for the characters and the shows and the pieces that I'm in. That's how I get into the world, you know?
Yeah.
And I put this one song on the playlist called Father by an artist called Laura Mvula, who is wonderful. And for some reason, this song felt like it was the language of the piece. So I would listen to it over and over again, and I thought to myself, I think if I'm to write a song, I have to write it with this person. So I texted her and asked her if she would do it with me. So I sent her the material, she said yes, and then we ended up writing this song.
See, isn't that how it happens?
Yeah.
How exciting is that?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I want to show a clip. Here's Cynthia Erivo in Drift. Take a look at this.
Ma che ti devi fare un massaggio da questo?
Stai tranquillo, tesoro. Dai.
Where do you come from?
West Africa.
So, Côte d'Ivoire or Liberia? John Taylor?
Charles.
Ciao.
Charles Taylor.
Have you been in Europe for a long time?
For a while.
How did you get here?
Same as everyone else. Plane, ferry, boat. Luck.
Yeah, luck. Cynthia, before you go,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that I was going to ask you to do this, but we had our pal Adam Blackstone on the show the other night, and you did something with him. You were at the Blue Note.
Yes.
And you got on stage. You did not sing with Adam. You whistled.
I did, yeah.
And you have a very powerful, you have a great whistle.
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Did it come from just as a kid? Were you whistling as well?
Well, yeah, I was the geeky kid that could whistle and sing, you know. I learned to whistle when I was about 10, and then I started to realize that if I was tired of singing, I could use my whistle to replace it. So I do it now, even sometimes when I'm too tired to sing, but I want to get a tune across or I want to rehearse something, I'll whistle the tune.
Well, this is
instead.
our last show before the holidays. I was just maybe wondering if you would maybe whistle a little something for us. It's a gift to us. You get any song. Could be anything.
Okay,
Could be nothing.
I'll do I'll Be Home for Christmas. I'll do that. Something like that.
I would love that.
Okay.
You are unbelievable.
Thank you.
Cynthia Erivo is standing up. Drift is in theaters in New York on February 9th, opens nationwide February 16th. Kiefer Sutherland joins us next. Stick around, everybody. Hey, hey.